Hey, it's me, Kiki. I hope everybody's starting their morning off great. I woke up this morning. I thank God for waking me up, prepared the kids for school, fed them breakfast, got them dressed. But I had to take care of some business today. Today, I confronted a racist family. It was long overdue. And they live on my block. So, I'm not going to give the kid's name. I'm not going to do that. Let's call him Billy Bob. Billy Bob and Billy Bob Sr. are at the bus stop every day. There's always issues. It's been issues for years since we've been moved over here. But it seems like these problems have got worse. Billy Bob calls the kids N-words, B-words, gives them middle finger. He says crazy stuff to these kids every day. But yesterday, he picked the right kids this time. He chose TD and Sky to pick with yesterday. So I tell the kids all the time, mind your business, stay away from him, don't sit near him. This is every day I have to tell these kids. Just keep your distance with this boy because he's not wrapped too tight. Leave him where he's at, right? So when they got on the bus yesterday, TD and Sky sat behind him. Not a smart move. TD and Sky are such sweet kids. They'll give their shirt off their backs to you. Such sweet kids. Really respectful kids. Ask anybody, they'll tell you that. So, the bus driver kept telling Billy Bob, sit down, stop it. Billy Bob, don't do that. Sit in your seat, Billy Bob. Just kept going and going and going. Until my granddaughter, Sky, sits up and says, Billy Bob, can you just please stop it? Just listen to the bus driver. Stop it. You thought she did something good, right? Wrong move. Billy Bob got on his knees on the bus, turned his body around, point his fingers in TD's and Sky's face, saying, that's why your mom left you. That's why you're not with your mom. That's why your mom does not love you. And then he pointed his finger to Sky. He said, and you're fat B. TJ got up, yanked that boy by his jacket, and said, don't you ever talk to my sister like that again, and don't you ever talk to my mom like that. See, TJ thought that they were talking about me because TJ calls me mom. And I tell him, he knows who his real mom is, but he calls me mom. And I said, TJ, you know to keep your hands to yourself, right? He said, Banana, he was talking about you. And that's when I asked him what he said. I said, no, he meant your mom. Your mom. He says, oh, okay, but still that's wrong. I said, yes, it's very wrong. So I told TJ and Sky, I'm going to deal with this. They even told me when he did all this, the bus driver saw it. They went to the school and they told the principal. The principal did nothing. So I said, okay, now I have to leave it. It's in my hands now, in my lap now. So now I got to deal with it. Mind you, for 2 months, I've been texting the supervisor of the bus who oversees the bus drivers, because that's what the school tells me to do, to talk to him about it, right? So I've been talking to this man for 2 months, telling him what's been going on. It's just too much. It's getting to be out of hand now. So I text this man. I said, yeah, there's been another situation, another issue. I don't feel comfortable telling you stuff anymore because nothing gets done. And now this little boy, Billy Bob, he picked the right child this time. Right children this time. So I have no more words for him. But I followed the chain of command, though. But I have no more words for him. So I went to the bus stop this morning because I couldn't sleep last night. It weighed heavily on my heart. Sanjia. It weighed heavy on my heart. My grandbaby Sky, who's such a beautiful little girl inside and out, she didn't want to eat breakfast this morning. You know why she didn't want to eat breakfast this morning? Because that little boy calling her fat. And she's not fat. And if she was fat, who are you to call her fat? Who are you to make this little girl feel uncomfortable in her own skin? Who are you, right? So that made me really upset this morning. I was like, okay. It's on now. So mind you, I never seen this little boy's mom. I don't know where she's at. I don't know if she left her family. I can see why. But I don't know where she's at. So it's always dad. And it's always dad's cousin, another male. And Billy Bob and his cousin, a little cousin. So of course I go to the bus stop today, and Billy Bob Sr. was not there. So I went up to the other man that was with him. I said, "Are you the keeper of this one?" He says, "No, that's my cousin. His dad's on an appointment. Can I help you?" So this is what I said to this man. "Can you please tell Billy Bob to leave my grandkids alone? Can you tell Billy Bob to stop calling them the N-word, the B-word, giving them the middle finger? Can you tell Billy Bob just don't talk to them or look at my grandchildren? Because they do not bother him. Everybody at this bus stop knows if my grandkids do anything, come tell me and I will deal with it. But my grandkids aren't them type of kids. Because they know I check them. I check them. Okay? But the man was like, does my son... They're all not there. He says, well, does my son do anything? I'm like, your son's quiet. Your son doesn't bother nobody. I'm talking about this little boy, Billy Bob. He's the one, and there's so many people of color at this bus stops. There's so many of us, and I'm the only one who opens my mouth. Like, everybody keeps their mouth shut. That's a problem with the black community. We don't open our mouths. We keep secrets. We keep our mouths shut. Okay? So as I'm on the phone with my mom because I need her to be my witness so nobody can say I said nothing wrong or did nothing to anybody. So my mom's on the phone with me. So one of the kids came up to me because the lady was trying to calm me down while I'm on the phone with my mom. And the little boy came up to us and he said, she's not lying. She's telling the truth. He does this. He says this all the time. And so the lady was trying to calm me down, saying that what I'm doing is not right. What am I doing? I'm on the phone with my mother. I did not confront the little boy. I never said nothing to the little boy. And it's funny, as I'm talking, the other kids come and they stood near me. And it's like almost that they were able to breathe and says, wow, it's about time someone said something, because my parents don't say nothing. Nothing never gets done. So it's like a sigh of relief to these children. And they all just came and they stood near me and my kids. So it's like nothing gets done. No child should have to go to school feeling unsafe. No child should have that feeling. And now my grandchild don't want to eat because this fool is going to call her fat? Really? So yeah, I said something because I'm not one of them to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to talk. Because ain't nobody going to shut my mouth, boo. Ain't nobody going to keep me quiet. Ain't nobody's going to keep me quiet, because guess what? I figured I helped this family out. You know why I helped this family out? Because I'm the nice one in my family. I'm the nicest one. I could have told my son. My son probably would have been in jail right now if I would have told my son this is going on at the bus stop every day. He would be in jail right now. Or I could have told their mama. Because their mama had words with these people before. Because this is not the first time. They ain't the first incident with these people. So their mom had words with them before. Or I could have let it go. And I'm not letting it go. I'm not one of them. I'm going to fight for what's mine. And I'm going to fight for what's right. I'm not only a voice for my grandkids. I'm a voice for the other kids at the bus stop. You know how many fights I broke up because of this little boy? You know how many times I stopped this little boy from getting beat up by other children? And it's always one of us beating his butt. And because you know why? They're getting tired of being called the N-word. They're getting tired of being called out their names. And I'm always the nice person that breaks up the fight. Don't do that to him. I understand he got issues. He has issues. I get that. But please don't beat this boy up in front of me. Because as an adult, I'm supposed to stop it and not allow this to happen. Because I want somebody to do that for my grandkids. So can you please stop that? I know. I know it's hard to keep your hands off him. I know. And every time we say something, nothing gets done. So I followed the chain of commands. I went to the bus stop, tried to talk to the father, but the father wasn't there, so I talked to the cousin. Next, I'm going to the school board because I'm done. This boy is making it so uncomfortable for people to be on the bus. I'm done. It's a safety issue now. It's not a good environment. It's a hazard environment now. This little boy created a horrible environment on this bus. A big old bus. Like all this carrying on the bus, you could cause an accident with this little boy acting a fool on this bus. So he's jeopardizing all the kids' safety, even himself. And no one's going to do nothing about it, but I will. I will. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. And I understand it comes from his home. For him to be so racist towards these other kids, I'm sure he's being taught at home. His father has a mind the size of an ant. Talking to him was like talking to a brick wall. He literally watches other kids beat his son's butt at the bus stop, and Billy Bob Sr. just stands there and don't say nothing. He don't even break up fights that when people are beating up his child, he just stands there. I witnessed 2 weeks ago, Billy Bob, the little boy, was pushing his father against the doors, saying, "Give me a donut! I want a donut right now! Give me a donut!" Then one neighbor caught him outside with a machete. Yes. Then another neighbor caught him outside in the middle of the street stripping his clothes in the rain. This little boy has to be, I think, 10 years old. So we gotta live with this little boy in our neighborhood. And then now my kids or grandkids are going to the bus with this little boy. Not safe whatsoever. Comment down below if you think I handled it correctly. What would have did with this situation? Did I overstep my boundary? Because I even told the lady who was trying to calm me, I said to her, you know if this was an inner city, that little boy would have got his butt beat? Do you not know that? You don't mess with people's kids like that. People are nuts nowadays. So you tell me to calm down. You're feeling bad for this little boy. I feel bad for the kids that have to be dealing with this little boy on the school bus. So I told the bus driver. The bus driver says to me, "Yeah, I know. I witnessed it all yesterday, and I'm gonna write him up today." He said he's gonna get right up today. I think the little boy should get kicked off the bus. Comment down below if y'all think he should be kicked off the bus. Please do. But I'm sorry to bring this rant on here, but I really love your feedback. Tell me what I can do, what other steps I can take. Maybe you guys can help me better. I don't know. But I just want to say thank you for listening to my rant. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.